You might not like this message about your person, but the universe knew someone needed to hear it, and that someone is you. This is not random, and it did not appear by mistake. There is a truth your heart has quietly recognized many times, but your mind kept resisting. The universe has a way of returning when lessons are avoided, when intuition is ignored, and when emotions are hidden beneath a facade of strength. This message comes now because you are finally ready to face what you already sense. Tonight, the universe isn't here to soothe your illusions. It's here to bring clarity, even if that clarity stings before it heals. There is a reason this message has reached you at this moment. It is not an accident or coincidence. The universe first speaks softly through feelings, subtle discomfort, and moments that feel slightly off, though you can't explain why. When those whispers are overlooked, the universe becomes louder. This is one of those times, a message you didn't ask for, but one your soul quietly requested. Tonight, the universe is choosing you not to punish, but to protect. It wants your heart to finally grasp the truth about your person, the one who remains in your thoughts and lingers in your chest. No matter how busy you keep yourself, no matter how many distractions you surround yourself with, no matter how productive or composed you seem, their energy still reaches you. You feel them in pauses, in memories that surface unexpectedly, in emotions that don't fully fade. This is because the connection was never shallow. But depth doesn't always guarantee destiny. Take a deep breath. This reading is long and profound. It is meant for the part of you that consistently shows up for others while quietly breaking inside, the part that smiles, reassures, and remains strong while holding questions that no one else hears. Let's begin, because clarity is the first step toward freedom. You might not like this next part, but they feel you slipping away. Your person has sensed a shift they can't fully name, a subtle anxiety they hesitate to admit. Even though you haven't confronted them, and even though you've stayed composed, your energy has changed. You've pulled back not out of anger or manipulation, but out of emotional fatigue. You grew tired of carrying the connection on your own. They feel this distance, and it frightens them more than they will ever voice. They assumed your presence was constant, your love guaranteed, something they could rely on whenever it suited them. Now that certainty is beginning to crack. Suddenly, you are less predictable. You are no longer always available emotionally or energetically. You are no longer giving without question or explaining your silence. This is the first time they truly realize they might lose you. And that realization hits differently because it is real. They did not expect you to be strong. They mistook your softness for weakness, your loyalty for dependence, your patience for limitless tolerance. What they never understood is that people like you don't break loudly. You bend, you endure, you stay longer than you should. But when you are done quietly, peacefully, and permanently. The universe is affirming this truth, and it is difficult for them to accept. They care about you, but they are not yet healed. Their love exists, but it is entangled with fear, unresolved wounds, and emotional defenses built long before you arrived. Issues of abandonment, broken trust, fear of vulnerability, fear of being truly seen, and fear of needing someone deeply all remain. None of this is your fault. You feel their love, the connection, the bond. But love without healing brings confusion. It creates cycles, mixed signals, and emotional tension. The universe wants you to understand this, not to harden your heart, but to stop blaming yourself for what was never yours to fix. You sense the pull, the magnetic draw of their energy, the invisible thread connecting you, even when distance or silence tries to break it. Yet the universe is quietly sharing a truth you might resist. They cannot meet you where you are right now. It isn't about your worth, your love, or your heart being too much. It is about their fear, their walls, insecurities, and unresolved pain make them unable to hold the kind of love you are ready to give. Sometimes the strongest love waits patiently for the other person to catch up. The universe is reminding you to trust the timing, even when it feels unbearable, even when your soul aches for resolution and connection. The universe knows you've been waiting for signs that they will arrive, that timing will align, that change is possible. You've held on because your intuition has not deceived you. You've felt their energy even in silence, sensed their love, their hesitation, and their inner struggles. The universe is not here to break you. It is here to protect you. This message reaches you now because you are ready to receive it. Your person loves you, yes, but at this moment, they are not capable of loving you in the way you deserve. The version of them you adore is not the version that exists today. That distinction matters profoundly. They are battling their feelings more than you realize. Your person struggles to acknowledge the depth of their care. They distract themselves, bury themselves in business, and build walls of silence or ego to shield their vulnerability. But no matter what they do, your energy continues to draw them back. Your absence resonates more strongly than your presence. Your silence communicates what words cannot. Even in distance, you occupy their thoughts more than they are willing to admit. And yet, instead of choosing courage, instead of embracing honesty and connection that could bridge the gap, they choose fear, protection, and emotional survival. Their struggle is real, but it is not your responsibility to fix. The universe is not asking you to walk away, but it is guiding you to stop waiting. Life cannot pause for someone who has yet to face their own shadows. While they wrestle with internal battles they refuse to confront, you cannot remain suspended in hope alone. This does not mean your story is over. It means the universe is directing you to redirect your energy inward. Focus on yourself, nurture your soul, expand your passions, and strengthen your heart. Detachment is powerful. It communicates your worth louder than any plea ever could. You do not need to chase, beg, or prove your value. Your growth will ripple outward. And when they finally wake up, they will feel it. The moment you stop expecting them is the moment awakening begins. Your person has never fully grasped the magnitude of your presence because they always felt safe, predictable, and assured that you would remain. But the universe teaches lessons through absence. When they truly feel your shift, when they sense that your love is no longer an automatic guarantee, panic will stir within their soul. They will realize no one understands them like you do. No one touches their spirit as you have. No one makes them feel at home in their deepest self. And yet by that time, you will have evolved beyond the person they took for granted. That is the design of this cosmic lesson. The universe's message is clear: stop shrinking your heart for someone afraid of its power. Your love is not weakness. Your softness is not a flaw. Your loyalty is not desperation. Your patience is not foolishness. You possess a rare heart, the kind others pray for, the kind that leaves a lasting imprint on souls who fail to recognize its value. Your person may return, but only when the universe compels them to confront the truths they ran from. Right now, the universe is asking you to grow, heal, expand, and reconnect with yourself. This message is not meant to wound you, it is meant to free you. To remind you that what you release is not your loss, it is theirs. You may not like this truth at first, but it is the one that will finally set you free. You were never the problem, not your love, effort, or heart. The struggle was never about you lacking something. It was about them being afraid to face themselves. Their fear, their unhealed wounds, and their delayed timing created the distance, not your devotion. Your story with them is not finished, but this chapter is different. This is the chapter where you stop waiting to be chosen and start choosing yourself. Where you stop pausing your life for potential and start living in truth. That shift in your energy, quiet but powerful, is what will change everything. You feel the weight of someone's presence in your life. Even when they are absent, their energy lingers, their memory surfaces, and your heart continues to pull toward them. But they cannot meet you where you are. It is not about your worth or the love you give. It is about their fear, their unhealed wounds, and their timing. When one person is emotionally unavailable, it creates tension between what the heart desires and what reality allows. You sense the connection is real because your soul is attuned to it. Yet, their inability to fully reciprocate can bring confusion, longing, and quiet pain. The universe often communicates through these feelings, providing clarity when intuition alone is not enough. Even in their absence or silence, their presence is still felt. You know the bond is genuine because energy does not lie. At the same time, their fear of vulnerability, trust issues, and past wounds prevent them from fully stepping into the connection. Waiting for them to change or align is natural, but pausing your life indefinitely for someone who hasn't faced their own barriers is not healthy. Emotional boundaries are not rejection, they are protection. Stepping back allows you to reclaim your power, preserve your heart, and focus on your growth. It is about redirecting energy inward rather than investing it in someone unwilling or unready to receive it. Absence can serve as a mirror, revealing to them what has been taken for granted. When they sense your detachment, when the certainty of your constant love is no longer guaranteed, awareness and urgency may arise. They may finally recognize your worth and the depth of your connection. This shift is not a reward for them. It is a lesson for both parties. For you, it is a moment to reclaim your life, focus on personal growth, and cultivate self-love. For them, it is an opportunity to confront fears, recognize patterns, and awaken to the value of love they may have overlooked. Your strength and patience are not weaknesses. Softness does not mean fragility, and loyalty does not mean dependence. Rare hearts like yours are precious, leaving lasting impressions on those who fail to appreciate them. Understanding this allows you to stop shrinking for someone who is not ready, stop waiting endlessly, and stop questioning your worth. True love cannot exist without emotional availability and readiness. Redirecting energy toward yourself is not abandonment, it is empowerment, growth, healing, and self-prioritization. This opens the door to authentic connections while freeing you from cycles of confusion, unreciprocated effort, and silent hurt. Timing, readiness, and personal growth are inseparable. Love flourishes when both people are willing and able to fully meet each other. Until that moment arrives, your focus must remain on yourself, on healing, expanding, and nurturing your own heart. When your energy shifts from expectation to presence, from dependence to empowerment, the universe ensures that lessons are absorbed and clarity emerges. True love does not require chasing. It requires alignment, courage, and readiness. When they are prepared to meet you on that level, the connection can naturally flourish. Until then, every step you take toward yourself strengthens your heart, your soul, and the love you are destined to receive. You feel the pull, a quiet tug that reminds you of what is real, even when it seems impossible. Their presence lingers in the spaces you occupy alone, in thoughts that appear uninvited, and in moments when memories hit deeper than expected. You know the bond is significant because it resonates beyond reason and touches your soul. Yet their fear, past wounds, and inability to face vulnerability prevent them from fully meeting you. Love is not about forcing someone to grow or bending yourself to fill gaps they cannot yet address. The universe communicates in subtle ways, guiding you to know when to step forward, when to step back, and when to simply breathe and let life unfold on its own timing. Waiting for someone who is not ready can feel like devotion, but it is also a form of quiet suffering. Holding hope while they wrestle with internal battles that remain unacknowledged creates an invisible weight on your heart. You sense the connection in every glance, every pause, and every word that lingers with unspoken meaning. Even their attempts to distract themselves, to push you away, or to create distance cannot fully detach them from the energy you share. Absence and silence reveal more than presence ever could, the longing, the hesitation, and the awareness that something vital is slipping through their fingers. In stepping back, you reclaim control and clarity, allowing love to exist without sacrificing your emotional well-being. The universe works in rhythms, teaching lessons through timing and energy shifts. When you stop waiting and redirect your focus inward, the world responds. Your growth, self-love, and detachment speak louder than any plea or expression of care ever could. The person who once took your presence for granted may suddenly awaken to your absence, realizing the depth of what they overlooked. That awakening is not manipulation. It is a natural consequence, a mirror reflecting your worth back to them. Meanwhile, every moment spent investing in yourself strengthens your heart and prepares you for the authentic connection you deserve, one that is not clouded by fear or avoidance. Your love is powerful, and your patience is a testament to your strength. Softness, compassion, and loyalty are not flaws. They are marks of a rare heart that leaves lasting impressions on those who encounter it. Understanding this allows you to stop diminishing yourself for someone who is not yet ready to meet you fully. True connection requires readiness, courage, and emotional availability. By prioritizing yourself, you are not closing doors, you are opening the path to clarity, self-respect, and genuine love. The energy you nurture within yourself becomes magnetic, naturally attracting those capable of meeting your heart and aligning with your path. Every step you take toward self-empowerment changes the dynamic of the connection. The more you invest in your healing, growth, and expansion, the more your presence transforms. This transformation is quiet but undeniable, conveying your worth without words. When someone is not ready to love fully, their absence offers lessons in patience, resilience, and self-respect. By embracing your own life, passions, and purpose, you move from expectation to empowerment, from longing to fulfillment. The universe supports this journey, reminding you that your heart is sacred, your energy is powerful, and the love you can give deserves to be honored, even if the other person cannot yet receive it. This process is about more than waiting, it is about evolving. The absence you create, the boundaries you set, and the energy you redirect are not punishments, they are signals of your strength and worth. When someone finally recognizes the value of your presence, it will not be because you chased them. It will be because you lived fully, fiercely, and unapologetically. Until that moment, every choice to love yourself, honor your feelings, and reclaim your power reshapes your story. Your life cannot be paused for someone else's fear. Stepping into your own light is the truest form of freedom. Your heart is rare, and its capacity to love is immense, but it is not meant to wait indefinitely for someone unready. The connection may feel magnetic, even if it cannot yet be fully realized. By prioritizing your growth and emotional well-being, you strengthen your capacity for love while creating space for the universe to guide timing, clarity, and alignment. When they are prepared to face their fears and fully embrace your love, the bond will naturally evolve. Until then, your focus must remain on self-discovery, self-healing, and the unwavering acknowledgement that your worth is inherent, undeniable, and deserving of the love you are ready to receive. You feel the pull of their presence, even when they are absent. That pull you feel is not a weakness. It is evidence of a deep connection that resonates on a soul level. Their energy lingers subtly in quiet moments, in uninvited memories, and in emotions that feel larger than life. You sense the bond because energy cannot be hidden. Yet, the reality is that their fear, unresolved wounds, and inability to embrace vulnerability prevent them from fully meeting you. It is a painful paradox. The heart knows the truth, and the soul feels the connection. But the mind faces a reality that cannot yet be changed. Even when they push you away, or distract themselves with business, silence, or ego, they cannot completely detach from you. Your absence resonates louder than your presence, and your silence echoes deeper than any words could. They exist in your mind, and you exist in theirs, in ways neither may openly acknowledge. Their fear of losing control, of being vulnerable, or of confronting their own pain keeps them from expressing the love they feel. Meanwhile, your own heart may struggle with longing and the quiet ache of unreciprocated effort. Yet the universe communicates through these moments, guiding you toward clarity and helping you distinguish between love and readiness. Waiting for them, hoping for change, or expecting the timing to align may feel like devotion, but it also tests your patience and self-respect. Holding hope for someone who is not ready can drain your energy and cloud your life. Even if the connection feels distant or profoundly meaningful, the universe asks you to understand that stepping back is not giving up, it is an act of protection. Boundaries and detachment are not acts of rejection. They are essential measures to protect your heart. By reclaiming your focus, redirecting your energy inward, and nurturing yourself, you align with the love you truly deserve instead of losing yourself in someone else's inability to fully love. Absence holds power. When you stop waiting and let go of clinging to hope, the shift in your energy becomes unmistakable. The person who once assumed your love would always be available begins to feel the impact of your detachment. This is not manipulation. It is a natural consequence. It is within this space of absence that clarity emerges for both of you. They may finally recognize your worth, the depth of your loyalty, and the uniqueness of the connection you share. And when that realization comes, you will no longer be the person they once took for granted. Your growth, self-love, and expanded energy will transform the dynamic completely, aligning reality with the lessons the universe intended all along. Softness and patience are not weaknesses. They are evidence of a rare and powerful heart. The ability to love fully, to wait, to endure, and to hope without expectation is extraordinary. Understanding this allows you to stop diminishing yourself for someone who is not yet ready to meet your love. Your heart is not a tool to be earned or a prize to be won. It is a gift that deserves recognition, respect, and reciprocity. By focusing on yourself, cultivating your own growth, and embracing your own energy, you communicate your worth far more powerfully than words ever could. Your life, your love, and your heart are sacred. Every step you take towards self-empowerment strengthens your presence, your energy, and your emotional clarity. When your focus shifts from chasing someone else to nurturing your own life, the world responds. You begin to move from dependence to empowerment, from longing to fulfillment. The absence you create is not a form of punishment, but a statement of authenticity and self-respect. Growth and healing are never selfish. They are preparation for the love and life you deserve. The universe supports this journey, showing that the path to fulfillment begins within, not in waiting for someone else to confront their own fears or insecurities. Even when a connection feels magnetic and unbreakable, your attention must remain on your own growth. Emotional readiness cannot be rushed, and love cannot exist fully when one person is unprepared. Your presence, patience, and quiet strength are not meant to fix them, they honor your own value. By fully embracing your life, your growth, and trusting the timing of the universe, you create space for alignment, clarity, and authentic connection. When they are ready to meet your heart completely, the bond will naturally flourish. Until then, your focus must remain on yourself. Redirecting your energy is not a loss. Their inability to meet you is theirs, not yours. The universe encourages you to grow, heal, and expand while preserving your power and integrity. Every moment you dedicate to your life, passions, and self-discovery strengthens your heart, sharpens your clarity, and amplifies your energy. Your presence becomes magnetic in its authenticity, attracting what aligns with your worth while repelling what does not. Patience with yourself, faith in your journey, and acceptance of reality create a foundation for love that is reciprocal, fearless, and fully realized when the timing is right. You were never the problem. Your love, loyalty, patience, and heart were never the cause of distance, fear, or withdrawal. Their inability to meet you fully reflects their fears, wounds, and readiness, not your value. Accepting this truth may be challenging, but it is liberating. It frees you from self-blame, endless questioning, and carrying responsibility for someone else's emotional growth. You are stepping into a version of yourself that no longer sacrifices peace, clarity, or joy for the hope of someone else's awakening. Each choice to prioritize yourself, set boundaries, and embrace self-love naturally shifts the dynamic of the connection. When they awaken to your worth, it will not be because you begged, pleaded, or waited endlessly. It will be because you lived fully, fiercely, and unapologetically. Your absence will speak volumes. Your energy will communicate truths words cannot capture. The universe orchestrates these lessons so you emerge empowered, whole, and ready for authentic love. Growth, patience, and self-respect are not just personal victories. They form the foundation for every meaningful connection that follows. The pull you feel toward them is undeniable, but it is not meant to keep you stuck. It is meant to teach you where your heart and energy truly belong. Even while patient, hopeful, and waiting, the truth remains. They cannot give what they do not possess. They cannot fully show up because fear, wounds, and timing hold them back. Your love has never been the problem, and your patience has never been a flaw. The difficulty lies in their inability to face themselves and their emotions, their avoidance of vulnerability, and their hesitance to step into the love already waiting for them. Recognizing this is not rejection, it is liberation. Every moment, an ounce of energy you have invested in this connection has revealed the depth of your soul. You feel their energy constantly because your bond is profound, spiritual, and undeniable. Yet their fear creates distance, silence, and confusion. They distract themselves, hide behind ego, or push away what they cannot yet handle. Meanwhile, you feel longing and clarity at the same time. The universe communicates through this push and pull, using absence, energy shifts, and intuition to guide you. The message is not despair. It is to reclaim your power, honor your heart, and allow love to unfold naturally in alignment with truth. If this message resonates with you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss content that could change your mindset. Your support means everything, helping us continue to bring guidance, clarity, and inspiration directly to you. Thank you for being part of this journey and for allowing these messages to reach the part of you that needs them most. Stay connected, stay empowered, and remember, every step toward understanding yourself brings you closer to the life and love you truly deserve.